Meet Jean Farina, Steve Lodge, and Keisha Supernant. Until this past spring, they were kind of couch potatoes, until they all decided to change their ways and train for the Vancouver Sun Run.
You know, I want to be able to get up in the morning without groaning and rolling out of bed. I want to be able to stand up. And I want to bend down and tie my shoes without going red in the face.
I never had conceived of myself before as a runner. I was sort of like, well, I can't run, I don't run, you know, I've had joint problems in the past, so, you know, I can't do something like this. And then I thought, well, why do I have all these excuses?
Well, I'm going to be 53 this year and just got a little sick and tired of laying on the couch.
Jean, Steve, and Keisha also registered for a special program that combines sun run training with before and after screening for cardiovascular risk. A program called Hearts in Training. A partnership of the Vancouver Sun, the Healthy Heart Society, and SportMed BC, Hearts in Training provides a way for walkers and runners to get a measure of their heart health risk factors before and after their sun run training. Jean is the first to get tested.
Wish me luck.
Her cholesterol and blood pressure readings are taken. She's measured for height, waist girth, and for weight. She gets her final stats. They're not good. Her blood pressure is elevated and she's overweight. With an overall risk score of 34, Jean is in the high-risk category for developing heart disease. Steve's stats are better than Jean's, but he's also in the high-risk category, primarily because his mother has a heart condition, but also because of lack of exercise. Keisha's at moderate risk for heart problems. She's younger and has no personal or family history of heart disease, but needs to lose some weight and do more exercise.
We have a celebrity amongst us today, so Jean Farina, would you please stand up?
Sun-run in-training clinics like this have been offered for over a decade by SportMed BC. Participants receive expert leadership as well as information and resources. For 13 weeks, 3 times a week, they follow a progressive program designed to build up the strength they need to complete the 10K route.
Ready for our run today? I'm your leader!
Steve's been walk-run training for 2 weeks. The pace is beginning to pick up.
Looking forward to warming up.
Steve says he's already noticing a health difference.
I think my day-to-day attitude, really. I think feeling better, feeling good about yourself just makes the day go better.
Keisha belongs to the First Nations Walk and Run Club at UBC, but today she's running on her own.
Energetically, I felt much better because I go out and I run during the day. So I find I'm more productive, I'm more energetic, I'm sleeping better. Just my body feels like it's working better already.
It's Tuesday morning on the Farina farm. Jean is about to leave to meet up with Nadine, her walking partner. But first, an update on her overall progress.
Well, my blood pressure is way down because of the medication that I'm now on. And my weight, I think it's distributed better.
Jean and Nadine make this walk in the park twice a week, but join the larger group on Saturdays. It's a Tuesday evening. Steve and his walk-run group are just beginning their session. Steve always trains in a group because he knows he needs that support. Steve says the main health benefit to date is that he continues to feel more energy and he's lost 16 pounds. Keisha is training 3 times a week, but between classes, papers, and exams, finding a regular time to do that is difficult. She's lost 5 pounds, and she's happy about that, but she's even happier about other changes.
By far the biggest benefit has been just my energy levels and the way that I feel and sleep and eat and just, you know, live my life. And I wasn't quite expecting that much of a difference.
8 a.m. The streets are hopping, and so are Jean, Steve, and Keisha.
Wagon call!
With over 54,000 people participating in this run, we know it'll be difficult to spot our athletes, but we try. We spot Keisha. She's doing great, but it's time for us to move to the finish line.
I did it! I did it. I ran the whole way. I didn't walk once, and I was 3 minutes under my goal. An hour and 7 minutes I did it in. Running the whole way. I didn't walk. I'm so proud of myself. Yeah.
Back at the run, it's noon. The stragglers are arriving at the finish, Jean and Nadine among them.
I can't believe we're here. We didn't even see the 7-kilometer mark. Or the 9. We are tearing along the dotted line. You know, we are going so fast we missed the markers.
We missed Steve's finish, but caught up with him later.
Apart from the fact that I finished the race, which was a big bonus for myself, I just felt really good. I don't know, spiritually.
Now the real test. Has their heart health improved? It's all good news for Steve. He's brought his risk score down from a high of 32 to moderate 24.
That is a huge difference, actually.
Keisha, who now takes dancing lessons and yoga along with running, has gone from a moderate 18 to a low risk of 4.
I think I'm going to get a good report card.
As for Jean, who's now also swimming 3 times a week, her weight is down and her blood pressure is much improved. She's gone from a high-risk 34 down to a moderate 22.
Yes. Hallelujah.
But Jean, Steve, and Keisha are not unique. 81% of the participants who were at high or moderate risk at the first screening reduced their overall cardiovascular risk. 53% of the participants with high blood pressure went from high to low risk at the final screening, and over 80% of the participants reported a significant increase in physical activity and made a commitment to keep it up. That's good news for everyone. Gordon Hogue is the Minister of State for Act Now BC.
I think that the whole notion of diet and training is in some ways a bit daunting. I've got to join a workout club and that the sense that it's so daunting, I think immobilizes a lot of people. It certainly immobilized me. I don't want to have to do all of that. So one of the things that I found very encouraging and interesting is that there are small things that make big differences.
My next goal is to do a half marathon. That's 21 kilometers, and I don't care if it takes me a day and a half to do it. I'm going to do it.
I don't know if I can be a low risk. Maybe that's achievable. I'll try.
I had a great time.